the only two ways to quickly lower your blood glucose. These methods aren't medication or insulin. If your glucose is high, you've likely searched online for control methods, but mostly find long-term solutions. Tired of relying on meds or insulin? Unsure how to lower your blood sugar? Today I'll show you 2 ways to lower glucose without drugs or insulin. I'm sure you've seen many recommendations, and many have strong scientific backing, but most are for daily management to prevent rapid glucose spikes or to better regulate your glucose. But what do you do when you're not feeling well and your glucose is at 200, 220, or 250? What can you do in that moment? It's crucial to distinguish between long-term and daily blood glucose management. Knowing how to handle high glucose levels or hyperglycemia is vital. There are many people with bad intentions out there, especially online, selling various fake strategies. You could fall victim to these scammers, risking not just money, but also your health. I wish I could say there are hundreds of ways to lower glucose quickly without medication or insulin, but there are only 2 reliable methods. If you want to know these methods, first tell me in the chat or comments where in the world you're watching from. I'm in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. What about you? Where are you? Write in the chat or comments if you have diabetes or pre-diabetes. I personally don't have these issues, likely because I strictly follow these 2 strategies. I never skip these 2 strategies I'll share today. Tell me in the chat if you have diabetes and where you're watching from. Let's begin. What's the first way to quickly lower your blood sugar? It's a very simple formula. What's this, folks? Water. The first way to lower your blood sugar is staying well hydrated. Ever thought something as simple as water could lower glucose levels? It seems too simple, but it's true. Staying hydrated helps maintain proper glucose levels. Of course, it won't be as effective as insulin or medication, but yes, it can significantly lower blood glucose levels. First, water helps eliminate excess glucose through urine when blood is filtered by the kidney. The kidney detects excess glucose and filters it out, causing excess sugar to exit through urine. Think of water as a garbage truck that helps remove excess glucose from your body. So the more water you drink, the more trucks you have to eliminate excess glucose. Besides helping eliminate excess, drinking water also dilutes blood glucose. If your glucose levels are too high, your body becomes dehydrated. Why? Your kidney makes you expel this glucose through urine. When you urinate, you're dehydrated, losing water. That's why diabetic patients are very thirsty. They're dehydrated. Diabetics go to the bathroom often as kidneys filter excess glucose, needing to expel it. This forms urine. If glucose levels are high, your body dehydrates to eliminate excess glucose. The remaining sugar concentrates in the blood. Drinking water dilutes glucose, normalizing blood sugar levels. So with each glass of water you drink, you're helping dilute the glucose in your blood. And as a result, once you dilute it, once you make this glucose less concentrated, when you test your blood sugar levels, you'll see that glucose levels are lower. So in short, hydration helps eliminate excess glucose through urine, contributing to normal blood sugar levels. And besides helping remove excess sugar via urine, it also helps dilute the blood, making the blood have less concentrated sugar simply because you're adding more solute, you're adding more water, actually more solvent, you're putting more water in there. So what are the recommendations? Folks, water is the best hydration option. Doc, can I drink Gatorade, soda, or orange juice? Water, plain water, is the best option. Hey doc, can I chug a liter of water at once? How about 2 liters in one go? I'm not big on water, I forget. Can I just down it all at once? It's best to space out your water intake. Drinking a liter at once won't be absorbed as well. So what's the smart way to do it? Aim for 500 milliliters portion, about half a liter. That's roughly 2 glasses of water. Got it, folks? So how does this work? If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic with high blood sugar, you'll drink water and pee more. When you pee, you'll get dehydrated. Once dehydrated, you need to rehydrate to replace the lost fluids, okay? So you've got to drink water consistently. How much water should you drink? Without severe kidney or heart issues, aim for 30 milliliters of water per kilo of body weight daily, all right? So this indicates you're doing intense activity, okay? Let's talk about recommendations for physical activity, folks. But first, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below, turn on notifications, and join Dr. Joao's growing channel family. Joao, which keeps growing. If you've stumbled upon this video for the first time, stick around for quality information that'll help you improve your health and boost your quality of life. If you've been watching for a while but haven't subscribed, it's time to give in and hit that button, folks. Only 10% of views are from subscribers, the other 90% aren't. So please, if you're not subscribed yet, if you've just found this channel today, or if you've been watching for a while but haven't subscribed, take this chance now and hit that subscribe button here, and also turn on the notification bell. If you're already subscribed, thanks so much. It's an honor to have you here, okay? Let's go over some recommendations for physical activity. Start by walking slowly after meals with your dog or around the park, for example. Gradually increase the intensity over time. Begin with 10-15 minutes so you don't return to your activities all sweaty. But if you want and are able, you can go for longer than 30, for more than 30 to 40 minutes. Folks, these are the 2 ways to lower glucose quickly. If you don't believe me, try it and let me know later. I challenge you to do this for a month. Do this for a month and tell me what happens. Dr. Joao, can tea help? Yes, we've mentioned several teas here with anti-diabetic properties. And tea, just by hydrating you, it also helps dilute glucose, dilute sugar, making it less concentrated, and reduce the reading when you take your measurement, okay? It's crucial, folks, to drink water. It's fundamental. Physical activity is also essential. And this is closely linked to lifestyle. So the origin of type 2 diabetes, the main type of diabetes, which accounts for 90% of all diabetes cases, typically appears in older individuals, in obese people, those with poor diets, and in sedentary individuals. This diabetes is directly related to your lifestyle. So your diet, sleep, stress, activity level, and whether you drink or smoke. So if you don't address the root cause, what are your habits? What do you eat, do, how you sleep and behave? If you don't address these, diabetes will persist. Metformin and insulin aren't. Jardiance isn't. Ozempic isn't the cure for diabetes. What are they? They're controllers of the disease's clinical manifestations. So what's the main clinical manifestation of diabetes? The main clinical and laboratory sign of diabetes: increased blood glucose, hyperglycemia, too much sugar in the blood. What's the origin of high blood sugar? It's not the lack of glucophage, it's not the lack of insulin can be, right? Type 1 diabetes mainly. It's not the lack of Jardiance or Ozempic. No, the causes of your high blood sugar are your habits. It's eating poorly, so your cells are already full of glucose, and when insulin asks cells to take in more glucose, the cells tell insulin they can't take in any more glucose, because if more glucose is absorbed, the cell suffers, so it needs to protect itself too. And then this glucose accumulates in your bloodstream. If you don't address the root cause, the problem will persist. However, if you eliminate the source, like putting out a fire, the issue gradually resolves. So if you start eating well and exercising, drinking water, sleeping well, and managing stress better, your blood sugar will naturally improve, especially if you have type 2 diabetes, which is the most common type, okay? You need to change your lifestyle habits, learn how to eat properly, learn how to exercise effectively, and I teach this in my book, The Longevity Code, with 100 habits to live past 100. These habits will help you control diabetes naturally. No meds, no doctors, no tests. How these habits can also improve your control of blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, insomnia, and depression. So these habits can both treat and reverse the diseases I just mentioned, and more than that, they can also prevent the leading causes of death today, which are heart attacks, strokes, and cancer. So these habits work for all the diseases I just talked about. They prevent, treat, and reverse these conditions I just mentioned naturally, without doctors, without tests, without hiring lots of professionals, and especially without medication, okay? If you want access to this book for the chance to take better care of your health naturally, I recommend clicking the first link in the description or the pinned comment link and get your longevity code. Folks, the book costs only $29.90. If you don't like the book, no worries, I'll refund your money. I'll give you a full refund if you're not satisfied, okay? I only offer this because I'm confident that when you read it, you'll thank me and yourself for making this small investment at the low price of just $29.90, which is the discounted rate for something so valuable. Your health. Health is your most precious asset, folks. Wealth, life, family, none matter without good health. We need health to truly live, right? Let's face it, without health, life loses its joy. It becomes more about suffering than anything else. So there's no excuse not to get your copy. Again, it'll help naturally prevent, treat, and reverse major diseases. It just takes willpower, discipline, and a desire to improve. Okay? So if you're with me in the chat, click the link pinned there. All right, you can click that link, the first one in the description or the pinned comment. All these links have a huge discount of over 40 reais on the book. Got it? The book's original price is 70, but through this link, it's only R. So click there, this link, the pinned comment, or the first description link, and share this video. Share it with someone who has diabetes and struggles with blood sugar control. It'll be super helpful for them, okay?